Good afternoon, everyone. Now I'm going to report the latest coronavirus pandemic real-time big data report. It's now Beijing time, 23rd of March 2020, 17:20 p.m. Beijing time. The data is updated to 23rd of March 2020, 17:16. Now let's have a look for the data in mainland China. We can see that in mainland China, the confirmed diagnosis cases 5,567, which is 366 less than yesterday. And the cumulative diagnosis cases is 81,691, which is 102 more than yesterday. Suspected cases 136, which is 47 more than yesterday. And the cumulative cure cases 72,848. Which is 459 more than yesterday, and the overseas input number is 353, which is 39 more than yesterday, and the cumulative death case is 3,276, which is 9 more than yesterday. That's the overall data in mainland China. Now let's have a look for the remain infected maps. We can see that many provinces has no infection cases now, or this Wuhuan province. And those province has more than 100 cases. It's Hubei, 4,665, and Beijing, 128, Taiwan's 165, and another one's Hong Kong, 252. Okay, that's the infection map up to now. Now let's have a look for the national total new diagnosis cases, new overseas input confirmed cases trend. We can see that the data is updated to 22nd of March. Total new diagnosis cases 102 and new overseas input 39. So the total new diagnosis cases including cases domestic and including cases coming overseas. Okay, now let's move on to have a look for new confirmed cases nationwide Hubei and non-Hubei province. We can see that nationwide is 102 and Hubei province has 0 new diagnosis cases and non-Hubei province has 102. So which means all the new confirmed cases coming out of Hubei province. So Hubei province has couple of days remain 0 new diagnosis cases, which means this new coronavirus is under control in Hubei now. Okay, now let's have a look for specific data in specific regions of China. We can see that Hubei province no new diagnosis cases, overall 67,800 diagnosis cases, 59,882 cure cases, 3,153 death cases. I'm not going to report the cities one by one. You can just pause this video and have a look by yourself. Okay, now let's have a look for other province out of Hubei province. We can see that Guangdong province has 6 new diagnosis cases, overall 1,415 new diagnosis cases. Henan has 1 new diagnosis, Zhejiang 1 as well. Guangdong, Henan, Zhejiang, and Hunan remain the 4 provinces which has more than 1,000 cases, and Shandong has 2 new diagnosis cases, Chongqing has 1. Beijing and Shanghai has 10 new diagnosis cases, and Hong Kong has 44. Let's move on. We can see that Fujian has 6 new diagnosis cases, and Taiwan has 16 new diagnosis cases, and Gansu has 2, Liaoning has 1. And Macau has 3. We can see that actually all these province or cities has new diagnosis cases, probably because most of them are at the cases from overseas. So we can see that all these provinces has more people going overseas comparing to the others. So now because people coming back, so we see lots of new diagnosis cases in this province or cities. Okay, that's the overall data in mainland China. Yes, once again, if you like our channel, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a support. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to report the data abroad out of China. We can see that the confirmed diagnosis cases now is 221,243. Cumulative diagnosis cases 257,916, and cumulative cure cases 25,236. Cumulative death cases 11,437. So the situation out of China is getting really bad because we can see that now more than 10,000 people die with this new coronavirus. And the cumulative diagnosis cases is more than 257,000, almost 258,000. So we can see the infection maps here. Actually, almost the whole world has confirmed cases. Okay, now let's move on to several from new diagnosis chain at home and abroad. At home means in China, abroad means out of China. We can see that domestic has 102 and foreign has 25,987. A good news is that we can see these foreign new diagnosis cases line drop down a lot comparing a day ago, so it's 21st of March, 31,984, but yesterday dropped to 25,987. We hope this number keep dropping down in the coming future. Okay, now let's have a look for specific continents and countries data. Europe is the most severe continent all over the world now, which has 17,794 new diagnosis cases. Overall 169,650 cumulative diagnosis cases. 12,091 people discharged, 8,803 people died with this new coronavirus. With Italy is the most severe country all over the world now, which has 5,560 new diagnosis cases, 59,138 cumulative diagnosis cases, 7,024 people discharged from hospital. But 5,476 people died with this new coronavirus in Italy. As we mentioned many times, probably because Italy has more elderly people. Maybe that's one of the reasons. And actually, the mortality rate in Italy now is higher than 9.25, 9.259, so which is 9.3. The mortality rate is very high in Italy, so be careful, everyone. It's not a flu, it's a coronavirus, dangerous coronavirus. And Spain has 4,964 new diagnosis cases, overall 28,768 confirmed diagnosis cases. So I'm not going to report all the other countries one by one. You can just pause this video and have a look by yourself. Okay, we will move on to have a look for another continent, that's Asia. We can see that Asia has overall 1,262 new diagnosis cases, 42,174 cumulative diagnosis cases. Overall, 12,140 people discharged from hospital, 2,008 people died with this new coronavirus. With Iran is the most severe country in Asia, which has 21,638 cumulative diagnosis cases. 1,685 people died with this new coronavirus, followed by Korea, which has 8,961 cumulative diagnosis cases, and Malaysia, Israel, Turkey, Japan all has more than 1,000 cases. Yeah, once again, I'm not going to report all the other countries one by one. You can just have a look by yourself. Okay, now let's move on to have a look for North America. We can see that North America has 6,870 new diagnosis cases, over 37,949 cumulative diagnoses. 196 people discharged, 509 people died with this new coronavirus. With United States, which has 6,670 new diagnosis cases, overall 35,211 cumulative diagnosis cases. 178 people discharged, 471 people died with this new coronavirus. As we mentioned many times, United States, we have two question marks before, but now we can see that the number coming up very fast because America now is going to test everyone with a free test. That's the most important thing. So we might see United States the number growing up even faster in the coming future. So, and United States has 35,211 cumulative diagnosis cases, which is a huge number. So even like more than Iran, it's just follow Italy. Just follow Italy and China. So Canada has 47 new diagnosis cases, 1,470 cumulative diagnosis cases. And I'm not going to report all the other countries once again. You can just pause this video if you like. So let's move on to HEFLU for South Africa. We can see that South Africa has 911 new diagnosis cases, 4,186 cumulative diagnosis cases. Brazil is the most severe country in South Africa. Okay, let's move on to HEFLU for Oceania. Oceania 370 new diagnosis cases, most of them coming from Australia. Which has 1,629 cumulative diagnosis cases, 88 people discharged, 7 people died. And New Zealand overall diagnosis cases 102. Okay, let's move on to HEFLU for Africa. Africa has 224 new diagnosis cases, 1,475 cumulative diagnosis cases. Let's just keep going on. Okay, other means Diamond Prince Cruises, which has 712 cumulative diagnosis, 551 people discharged, 8 people died. Okay, everyone, that's the overall data about this new coronavirus pandemic real-time big data. So once again, if you like our channel, please make sure click the subscribe button, support our channel, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Goodbye.